So we're with first team coach Joe Duckett following the 0-0 draw away at Lancaster. Joe, it's the first point of 2022, obviously, but both teams had to work hard for it, didn't they?
Yeah, as you say, good to get off the mark. It wasn't really a thriller. I think as the scoreline probably says, difficult. It's always difficult for lads at this level and other levels of non-league to play over Christmas and New Year. And coming into Radcliffe, coming into the Lancaster game, probably would have took 4 points. To say that we would come here and keep a clean sheet against a really good Lancaster side, we know a lot about them, but as we've kind of delved into them over the week, as we've done a lot of match prep and stuff like that. Brad mentioned last week how similar they are to us, shape-wise similar to us, profile of players, style of play, very, very similar to us, and there was always a chance that we could cancel each other out today, and I think that happened. I think towards the end, they probably put a little bit more pressure on us than we did on them, but I wouldn't say they probably deserved to win the game. We've defended really well. We've not really had any clear-cut chances, but as I said, when you have two teams that are really similar, there is a chance that you can just cancel each other out, and that's probably what we've seen today.
Absolutely, and a solid defensive display, like you said, and Danny Laff really sort of led by example, but Luca and Joel, it was just organised back sort of five, really.
Yeah, we've based ourselves off that in recent weeks. We believe generally if we can keep a clean sheet, we should go on to win the game because we always have a chance of scoring. Being honest, I think we're probably a little bit, not disappointed, but I don't think they were at the levels as they have been at. But again, tough game schedule, a lot of games, a lot of training. They were put under a lot of pressure, and like I said, they haven't really cut us open. But for us, a bit more clean contact, better on the second phases, and it probably allows us then to get out and get up the pitch and relieve a little bit of pressure on themselves because they didn't defend that first phase probably as well as they sometimes do. It then led to the second and third balls coming back onto them, which is probably why they had to defend so much. But we set really high standards. They have done really well. Lucas probably did 40, 50 balls there, and we probably take for granted how many and how dominant he actually is at times. But as you said, Joel and Laff, it's become a really strong back three, and I'm saying we're a little bit off it and a little bit disappointed, but we've kept a clean sheet at a really tough place.
Absolutely, and Marcus obviously had to go off first half. I don't know if there's an update on him, what's happened to him, if he's all right. Yeah,
so he's had a bit of a calf injury the last few weeks, which has just been tight. Nothing that's been really that he can't play through, and he's managed it really well. He's professional, he looks after himself. Brad's had a chat with him before the game today. He's fine. We believe he's fine. Marcus believed he's fine, and sometimes when you have that tightness in your legs and in different areas, that it can kind of come through. So we think he pulled his hamstring, probably from the calf injury over the last few weeks. Again, we'll just have to assess him. Matt and Britt do a brilliant job, so they're just going to give him a couple of days to rest and probably assess him Tuesday, and we'll probably have to give you a bit of an update then, really.
And a great following today. Plenty of Colls fans, making lots of noise. How much does that help you and the lads?
Yeah, massive. I mean, we seem to look at ourselves 15-20 minutes into the game and we kind of say there's a few fans there and there's more over there and there's more over there, and then second half as they kind of all congregated down that side, you could probably see that the following is getting bigger, it's getting louder, and like I said, it's not the best game they'll ever watch, but so supportive for us, and as you said, for us as management and for everyone at the club, for the lads, it just gives us that extra 10%. And I think again, linking it to the two games over Christmas, the home turnout for the Radcliffe game was brilliant, and here again today, and we just want to keep building on that. That's all we want. We've said it to the lads on the pitch, we just want to keep building and progressing, and that's the same for off the pitch. If we can keep getting more fans, if we can keep the fans in and just keep them coming and just keep building, we're going in the right direction.
Fantastic. Joe, thanks a lot.
Cheers, Al.